These PS5 single-player RPGs let you live the story your way, full of adventure, choices, and worlds waiting to be explored. Let's head straight into it. Death's Door is a top-down action RPG that's pure fun. You play as a small crow reaper exploring hauntingly beautiful lands filled with hidden paths, clever shortcuts, and tricky puzzles. Combat is fast and satisfying dodge, slash, and time attacks, while using magic abilities that double as puzzle tools. Each dungeon introduces new mechanics, keeping both fights and environmental challenges fresh, and bosses are smart, rewarding, and test what you've learned. Packed with secrets, mini-bosses, and optional detours, Death's Door is a short, sweet adventure that perfectly balances exploration, combat, and mystery.
To vanquish Galerius and free all nations of Fevrith alike.
Unicorn Overlord is a sweeping tactical RPG that masterfully fuses classic fantasy storytelling with deep, rewarding strategy. You take on the role of Prince Elaine, leading a rebellion to reclaim his fallen kingdom, but the heart of the journey lies in the personal bonds you form, where every ally, rival, and decision carries real weight. Vanillaware's signature artistry shines throughout, with stunning hand-drawn visuals, lush environments, and a powerful score that brings the world of Fevrith to life. Combat blends real-time movement with layered turn-based tactics, emphasizing smart formations, stamina management, and team synergy over brute force. Though managing units can be intricate, Unicorn Overlord stands tall as a heartfelt and beautifully realized strategy epic.
I could never pose a threat to Zenoira on my own.
I'll never deserve your trust.
Sea of Stars delivers a nostalgic RPG experience with modern flair. You play as Solstice warriors Zale and Valir, exploring vibrant islands full of puzzles, hidden paths, and quirky bosses like a giant kraken or a robot queen. Combat is turn-based, but demands timing attacks, spells, and combos must be synced to break enemy patterns, keeping battles engaging. Exploration shines with day-night mechanics, unlockable flight, and secrets around every corner. Healing through cooking, crafting strategies, and fun side quests add depth. With 16-bit charm and solid gameplay, Sea of Stars is a captivating adventure that keeps you hooked for hours. Octopath Traveler II brings back the golden age of JRPGs with stunning HD 2D visuals, deep turn-based combat, and 8 distinct storylines that all feel meaningful. You choose from 8 heroes, each with unique paths, skills, and decisions that shape how you interact with the world. The day-night cycle adds fresh depth, changing encounters, NPC behavior, and exploration options. Battles are all about timing and exploiting weaknesses, breaking enemy shields before landing devastating combos. Every boss feels like a strategic puzzle to solve. With its layered mechanics, gorgeous world, and heartfelt storytelling, Octopath Traveler 2 is pure, nostalgic magic done right. Tales of Arise gives the long-running JRPG series a fresh new beginning. You play as Alphen, a masked warrior who can't feel pain, and Shion, a woman cursed so no one can touch her. Together, they fight to free their world from war and oppression. The story covers serious topics, but also includes humor, warmth, and strong character moments. The world looks beautiful, with a soft watercolor art style, and the combat is fast, exciting, and fun, combining classic Tales moves with flashy action like Devil May Cry. Every battle feels smooth, every combo rewarding, and exploring or crafting always feels enjoyable.
The future of the world is in your hands, so please keep it safe.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance takes the series' brutal, stylish RPG combat and makes it sharper than ever. You play as a high schooler who becomes a Nahobino, a half-human, half-demon being caught between angels and devils in a ruined Tokyo. The new Vengeance route adds fresh storylines, regions, and characters like Yoko, expanding the human side of its dark world. Combat remains tough, but rewarding every fight is about exploiting weaknesses, fusing new demons, and surviving brutal turn-based battles that punish any mistake. Quality of life upgrades like faster travel, save anywhere, and improved visuals make exploring its wasteland smoother. The heavy metal soundtrack, slick art, and eerie atmosphere make it one of the most intense RPG experiences on PS5, unforgiving, stylish, and deeply satisfying.
A power that takes many forms. Might even prove to be your salvation.
Persona 3 Reload brilliantly revives the classic JRPG with modern polish and heart. Combat feels faster and more tactical, built around striking enemy weaknesses, chaining knockdowns, and unleashing flashy all-out attacks now powered up by new theurgy moves and the shift system that keeps fights fresh. Outside battle, the social sim side shines brighter than ever, with voiced interactions, optional romances, and daily activities like cooking or gardening that boost your bonds and strength. With gorgeous visuals, an incredible remastered soundtrack, and tons of smart refinements, Persona 3 Reload captures everything that made the original special and makes it feel brand new again. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth is a bold, heartfelt adventure that perfectly captures the spirit of the Yakuza series. Bringing together Ichiban Kasuga and Kazuma Kiryu, it blends over-the-top comedy with raw, emotional storytelling that hits hard. Set in a vibrant Hawaiian backdrop filled with eccentric side quests, creative minigames, and endless surprises, it expands the series' world in exciting new ways. The refined turn-based combat is fast, tactical, and endlessly fun, rewarding smart play while keeping the chaos intact. While the pacing dips at times, the story's emotional depth exploring friendship, legacy, and saying goodbye makes Infinite Wealth a hilarious, touching, and unforgettable journey.
You ready for this, Kasuga? Let's do this.
Black Myth. Wukong is a breathtaking fusion of myth, martial arts, and relentless action, a visually striking and emotionally charged journey through ancient Chinese legends. You play as the Destined One, a monkey warrior inspired by Journey to the West, battling divine beasts, corrupted gods, and creatures born of folklore in a world brimming with mystery. Combat is fast, fluid, and deeply skill-driven. Though minor technical issues remain, its jaw-dropping visuals, rich atmosphere, and exhilarating gameplay make Black Myth Wukong a landmark in modern action gaming. Disco Elysium. The final cut isn't your typical RPG. There's no combat, no grinding, just pure role-playing at its finest. You play as a washed-up detective, waking up from the mother of all hangovers, trying to solve a murder while piecing your mind back together. Every decision, every line of dialogue shapes who you become: a genius investigator, a total disaster, or both. The final cut adds full voice acting and new political quests, making the world of Revachol feel even more alive. It's all about reading people, debating with your own inner voices, and navigating moral chaos. Stylish, weird, and brilliantly written, it's one of the most unique RPGs you'll ever experience on PS5.
To become a war, heaven sent their finest.
Divinity Original Sin 2. Definitive Edition is one of the best tactical RPGs ever made, now improved for modern consoles. You can create your own hero or choose from 6 unique characters, each with their own story. Every choice, spell, and conversation changes how your adventure goes. Combat is deep and creative, letting you combine fire, poison, and lightning to defeat enemies in smart ways. The controls work smoothly, co-op play is easy, and the arena mode offers endless battles to test your strategy. With better visuals, polished storytelling, and one of the best turn-based systems ever, Divinity Original Sin 2 is a game full of freedom, clever design, and unforgettable moments on PS5.
They are God-woken, the chosen champions of the other 6 gods.
NieR Automata delivers fast-paced, stylish, and emotional action like nothing else. You play as androids 2B, 9S, and A2, battling to reclaim Earth from rogue machines in a world that's both haunting and beautiful. Combat is incredibly fluid, blending swordplay, shooting, and acrobatics into seamless anime-worthy chaos. One moment you're carving through enemies, the next you're dodging bullet hell barrages or diving into hacking sequences that shift the gameplay entirely. The open world feels desolate yet alive, packed with secrets, side quests, and meaning. Combined with its stunning soundtrack and Platinum Games' sharp combat design, NieR Automata is an unforgettable mix of style, story, and emotion. Metaphor ReFantazio reimagines the signature Atlas RPG experience on an epic new scale. Set in a vast fantasy world driven by political intrigue and looming chaos, it challenges you to balance dungeon exploration, character growth, and the pursuit of the throne. Combat is turn-based, but refreshingly dynamic, built around the archetype system that allows characters to shift classes and unleash creative combo attacks. Every moment brims with strategy, flair, and emotion. Metaphor ReFantazio isn't just another RPG, it's an unforgettable adventure that grips you from the first choice to the final battle. Horizon Forbidden West takes Aloy's adventure to breathtaking new heights, immersing you in a vast, post-apocalyptic world where nature reclaims the ruins of civilization and deadly machines roam free. From dense jungles to sun-scorched deserts and submerged cities, every region feels alive and unpredictable. Battles against mechanical beasts are thrilling tests of skill and strategy, demanding precision and quick thinking. With upgraded combat, richer exploration, and powerful emotional storytelling, Horizon Forbidden West cements itself as one of Guerrilla Games' most remarkable and visually stunning open-world experiences. Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age is a massive and charming adventure that takes classic JRPG roots and polishes them to perfection. You play as the Luminary, a chosen hero on a quest to save the world, exploring a vibrant, monster-filled land that feels alive at every turn. Battles are turn-based, but fast, tactical, and surprisingly tense, with each monster having its own tricks and personality. You can roam freely, ride your horse, or even mount monsters to reach hidden spots packed with treasure and crafting loot. The world rewards curiosity, the music and art are stunning, and the combat stays engaging for hours. It's a classic-style RPG that proves old-school design can still feel magical and fresh on modern consoles.
I'm supposed to stand beside him. We all are.
Cyberpunk 2077 drops you into the chaotic sprawl of Night City, a dazzling, dangerous metropolis pulsing with neon and opportunity. You play as V, a mercenary haunted by the digital ghost of rock legend Johnny Silverhand, struggling to survive in a world where power and identity blur. Every decision matters, shaping your path through emotional side stories, explosive firefights, and unforgettable encounters. Whether you prefer hacking, stealth, or raw firepower, combat feels dynamic and empowering. While its launch was rocky, it has evolved into a bold, deeply immersive RPG, a thrilling vision of a dark, high-tech future. Persona 5 Royal transforms an already legendary JRPG into a richer, more polished masterpiece, delivering over 130 hours of style, strategy, and heart. Combat feels sharper and more dynamic, with enhanced gunplay, flashy showtime attacks, and smarter enemies that demand tactical thinking. Persona Fusion in the Velvet Room adds even more depth, letting you craft powerful, one-of-a-kind builds. The expanded story introduces a new semester, an additional palace, and standout characters like Kasumi Yoshizawa and Takuto Maruki, whose arcs add real emotional weight. With redesigned mementos, the Thieves' Den, new areas to explore, and deeper social links, Persona 5 Royal isn't just an upgrade, it's the definitive Phantom Thieves experience. Bloodborne drags you into the nightmare of Yharnam, a decaying city soaked in blood, madness, and mystery. Combat is fast, ruthless, and built on pure aggression, pushing you to dodge, parry with your firearm, and strike back to regain health in desperate bursts of survival. The transforming trick weapons are genius, shifting styles mid-fight to keep every battle fresh and unpredictable. Its world is a masterpiece of gothic horror, filled with cryptic lore, grotesque monsters, and secrets hidden in the shadows. Every victory feels like defiance, every death a lesson, and every descent into Yharnam a haunting plunge into beautiful insanity. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is From Software at its most daring, a masterful fusion of precision combat, stealth, and speed set in a mythic vision of Sengoku-era Japan. You play as a lone shinobi the wolf, wielding a katana and a versatile prosthetic arm that transforms into deadly tools like grappling hooks, flamethrowers, and shurikens. Every duel is a battle of timing and nerve, where perfect deflections and posture breaks decide who lives or dies. The vertical freedom redefines exploration, letting you leap between rooftops or strike unseen from above. Fierce, beautiful, and utterly uncompromising, Sekiro isn't just a test of skill, it's a test of will. Demon's Souls on PS5 is a stunning remake of the game that started the Souls series. Every fight tests your patience, timing, and focus, where one mistake can mean defeat. Bluepoint Games didn't just update the graphics, they completely rebuilt the game with smooth controls, sharp combat, and amazing visuals that make the dark world of Boletaria feel real and terrifying. Each of the 5 worlds offers a different kind of challenge, from poisonous swamps to dragon-covered bridges, pushing your skills to the limit. With fast load times and realistic controller feedback, Demon's Souls is both brutal and beautiful, a perfect example of what the PS5 can do. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on PS5 shows that great games never get old. You play as Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter searching for Ciri in a world full of war, danger, and powerful stories. The PS5 version makes the game look and run better, with smoother performance, faster loading, and stunning details from foggy swamps to bright fields in Toussaint. Combat feels better too, combining sword fighting, magic, and alchemy so you can create your own playstyle. The best part is, the quests, even the side missions, are deep, emotional, and filled with tough choices that really matter. The Witcher 3 remains one of the most immersive and unforgettable RPGs ever made. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth transforms Cloud's journey into a sweeping, cinematic adventure that redefines what a modern JRPG can be. Expanding far beyond Midgar, its vast open regions are alive with secrets, side quests, and emotional moments that deepen every connection. Combat feels fluid and exhilarating, letting you switch between characters mid-battle for seamless, strategic action. With stunning visuals, powerful performances, and a soundtrack that perfectly blends nostalgia with new energy, Rebirth stands as a breathtaking continuation of one of gaming's most legendary stories. God of War Ragnarök continues Kratos' legendary journey with a powerful blend of emotion and intensity. Years after the last chapter, Atreus has grown into his own, torn between destiny and defiance as the end of the world looms. You'll traverse breathtaking realms filled with mythic beasts, clever puzzles, and epic side quests that expand Norse mythology like never before. Combat remains its beating heart. The Leviathan axe crushes with satisfying weight, while the Blades of Chaos unleash fiery, fluid devastation. With new shield techniques, runic powers, and towering boss encounters, every battle feels monumental. Balancing raw, cinematic action with heartfelt storytelling, Ragnarök stands as a grand, deeply human epic. Baldur's Gate 3 transforms Dungeons & Dragons into an unforgettable living adventure on consoles. You're free to tackle every challenge your way, scaling walls, charming enemies, unleashing spells, or avoiding combat entirely through clever choices. The turn-based battles reward smart tactics and creative use of terrain, while the character creator lets you shape your hero from countless races, classes, and builds. Every companion feels alive, with rich personalities, branching stories, and evolving relationships. Whether you're playing solo or in co-op, the world brims with secrets, moral dilemmas, and unpredictable outcomes, making every playthrough a true role-playing masterpiece.
Before me. Bow before the absolute. Bow!
Elden Ring hurls you into the lands, between a vast, treacherous, open world brimming with mystery, danger, and towering bosses that test your limits. As a Tarnished, you're free to forge your own path, exploring misty forests, ancient ruins, and blood-soaked battlefields, where every corner hides discovery. The world constantly rewards curiosity with powerful gear, hidden dungeons, and unforgettable encounters. Combat blends the precision of Dark Souls with new layers like horseback duels, stealth takedowns, and the versatile Ashes of War that let you redefine your fighting style. It's brutal yet breathtaking, a masterpiece of freedom, challenge, and discovery that turns every victory into triumph and every death into determination.